All right, welcome back to Outperform. Listen, I had a parent contact me last night and asked me, is there a safe and effective way for their child to gain weight? And absolutely there is. So today I'm gonna go over some of my tips and effective and safe ways for you to gain weight, regardless if you have a child trying to gain weight for sports, or if you are an adult and you're a hard gainer and you're in the gym working out and you just can't seem to put on any muscle. Now, this is gonna be kind of a lengthy video, so go ahead and shoot over to IGTV and you'll see the full length video, or go over to my YouTube page. And if you're watching this on Facebook, you're most likely gonna be seeing the full length video right here. So go ahead and just stay tuned, we're gonna get right to it. All right, so let's go over some main aspects that we need to get straight right away, okay? One, is the child or is the person eating? All right, so what do I mean by that? Okay, so, all right, I wanna gain weight, I have trouble gaining weight. Well, let's break it down very simple. One, are you eating 3 times a day? Yes, I am eating 3 times a day. No, I'm not eating 3 times a day. You're not eating 3 times a day. I don't like breakfast. I just eat lunch and supper. That's awesome. I understand you're obviously not dedicated. You have a problem. You need to eat, okay? You gotta start eating breakfast. If you wanna become something you're not, you're gonna have to put forth some effort. I don't wanna hear, I don't like to eat, all right? You're asking me how to gain weight. Skipping breakfast is by far not one, all right? Do you eat 4 times a day? That's awesome, okay. Do you eat 5 times a day? 5 times a day would be more of like breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, supper. All right, we can work with that, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna build those snacks into larger meals. We'll take a one-step approach. The next step could be then, after increasing those snacks into meals, we increase the size of our meals. If you're not gaining weight, okay? We got a couple of different ways we can go at this. So number 1 is, are you or is your child eating? Are they eating enough food already? If they're already skipping meals, then there's your problem. You need to start eating more meals, okay? There's just no way around it. You wanna lose weight, you have to eat a little bit less. You wanna gain weight, you're gonna have to eat more, all right? This video is for hard gainers, so they're most likely already eating, but they're just not putting on muscle mass. They got a higher metabolism. I'm not even getting to all that, but they need something that's gonna be a little bit more efficient for them. All right, 2, are you or is your child a picky eater? I'm gonna just stay with child because I'm tired of going back and forth. Is your child a picky eater? What do I mean by picky eater? Not something like, my child doesn't like chicken. He'll eat beef, he'll eat deer, he'll eat eggs, you know, he'll eat anything. He just really doesn't like chicken. Well, okay, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? We can work around that issue, all right? Is your child a picky eater, as in like, yeah, they only like donuts, really, and like chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese? Well, your child's not a picky eater, you're a shitty parent. That's the way it is. Sorry. If you don't like that, you might want to turn off the video now. You created that problem. You didn't force your child to eat different types of foods. You didn't show your child vegetables. They don't like vegetables. That's because no fucking child likes vegetables. That's why you gotta keep giving it to them and keep giving it to them and keep giving it to them. And even if they don't like it, my kids still have to eat their vegetables. They don't have a choice. Why? Because it's good for you. 2, I gotta pay the doctor bill if you get sick, so forget about it. All right, now, let's say your child's not a picky eater. We're gonna move on to number 2. All right, no supplements. The person, the dad, asked me for a safe and effective way. Okay, 1, we don't need supplements to gain weight, all right? These supplements such as like creatine and these pre-workouts, there's all kinds of garbage in them. They're unregulated. And for the most part, for a child, it is completely unnecessary. They have enough oomph in their body to want to work out and do something about it, okay? So we don't need supplements. No matter how good creatine is, it is not gonna magically make your child start gaining weight. Calories are, all right? Number 3, here we go. What do they like to eat? This is important because they're gonna have to start eating more. So I asked the dad last night, what are some things that your child likes? Do they like oatmeal? Yes, they like oatmeal. Okay, good. Give me some other ideas they like. They like potatoes. The child's not a picky eater, so this is gonna be an easy one for me. But they like potatoes. They like rice. He really likes Chinese food. His favorite is a lo mein. Very simple. We're gonna get to all that next, okay? So find out what the child likes. Find out what you like, because you're gonna have to up that volume, okay? And when you have to eat a lot, it's important that you actually like what you're eating, all right? Because no one wants to keep shoveling shit down their mouth that they don't like. 4, quality and quantity food. I just said that the child liked lo mein. Well, they like Asian food, so what I did is I just picked up a whole bunch of like ramen noodles. You know, they're cheap, but they really like the way they taste. Ramen noodles are crap. They're crap, all right? They don't do anything for you. They're garbage. You can't eat that, okay? You're gonna have to suck it up, and you're gonna have to go to a Costco or go to a Sam's and find like a giant organic bag of like stir-fry vegetables, or just stir-fry vegetables, meats, soy sauces, things like that. Come up with a recipe. Just go find a recipe online. They're everywhere. And then put all that together and then eat that. You're not gonna go eat ramen noodles and expect to gain weight. And if you do gain weight, it's crap weight. All right? And then on top of that, it's not good for you. All right? We all want to be this certain look, or we want to achieve these certain goals. But let me tell you something, even if you achieve that goal, how do you expect to maintain that goal if you built it eating Snickers and ramen noodles? Okay, so there it is. So what are some of the things I agree to? All right, so let's do this. Overnight oatmeal, awesome. That's one of the best things you can do. Most people like oatmeal. If you are a hard gainer, we don't want to overload ourselves on sweeteners, because regardless, sugar isn't good for us, but we can afford to add a little bit because you're most likely not going to put on any bad weight. Now, I'm going to put a recipe for the oatmeal because it's the most complex recipe, all right? Overnight oats are very important. You need to use this though, okay? You can put yogurt in it, or you can put apple cider vinegar, 1 to 2 tablespoons. It needs to soak overnight in the fridge at least for 24 hours. 48 hours would be best. This is because you need to soak grains. These are the nitpick things that people don't do in this normal world that I incorporate with my clients. You need to soak your grains so they break down the phytic acid. This will have a better rate of absorption, and it will stop gastral bloating and intestines and probably farting. Now, I have a big list down there in the post on what you can put in it. So basically what you're gonna do is you can load cups and cups of dry oatmeal, kind of cover it to the top with whatever type of liquid you like. If you're not allergic or intolerant to milk, you can use milk, you can use yogurt, you can use Greek yogurt, you can use almond milk, whatever you want. You can use a little bit of a sweetener. Take like a cup of raisins, a cup of goji berries, a cup of any type of nut that you like, ground up 2, 3, 4, 5 tablespoons of flax seeds, put a couple of tablespoons of chia seeds inside of it, load all that together, stir that up with a pinch of salt, and let that sit for like 24 hours. You can eat off of that for like a couple of days, because basically at that point, 1 cup of oatmeal plus all that other additives probably giving you roughly around 50 something grams of carbohydrates in one, I mean, if not even more. But you can eat a lot, because if you enjoy it and you're a hard gainer, you can eat up. I mean, you can eat up to 100 grams of carbohydrates per meal, no problem, okay? Damn, I'm running out of time on Instagram. All right, so you can also use steak and potatoes, lo mein vegetables. What you need to do though is steak and potatoes, spaghetti, any type of dish, you need to stay with a gluten-free. Now, I know people are like, oh, it's gluten-free. All right, this is why. Okay, I don't care if you don't have Crohn's disease, but wheat is an inflammatory response inside the body, all right? It's been genetically modified up and down so many times, I don't even want to hear it anymore. So you're better off using gluten-free. I hope all this helps you out. Stay tuned. I'll make another video if you need more information.